Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Astroneer. Last episode we have been heading towards the moon in order to set up a moon base because the moon apparently has more resources than this planet. Because, of course it does. Well, in gameplay reasons it would, in real reasons it wouldn't, but that's fine. You can see the remains of one of our rovers stuck in there. So there's been an update since the last episode, which basically made the fuel condenser even more harder to use by doubling its power usage. And also, I think, not sure if that's actually true, but the trade platform now requires even more resources to get what you want. So 4 compound to get 1 resin, for example, since they're the same. I also built this, this reactor which runs on coal, which is where I learned that the trade platform is now even more inefficient, so it's actually easier to go out and mine instead. But what we're doing is we are going to head to the moon with a habitat. And I'm going to explain what happened when I tried to record this episode about 5 minutes ago. So I did, oh yeah, let's go to the moon. We went to the moon, did all that kind of stuff. And then there was a bug, and I'll show you that when we go back to the previous moon base to to get our resources back. But anyway, we'll go to the moon, not to the arid planet because we're not going there yet. We'll head to Barren because we can always head to Barren. That's the thing. And since we're bringing a habitat, what that allows us to do after facing through the planet is it allows us to give us a bookmark of a house. One of the things that you can see there. Yeah, bookmark of a house. That's fine. That's where our previous moon base was. We're going to head over here for our new one, which is going to require us, probably facing through the land or doing some massive error braking. But that's fine. Here we go. This is our new moon colony thing. So we can get out, we can grab this, and we just need to find a place to place it down. Preferably somewhere flat. Right, so let's get out our lovely shaping tool and start flattening this area. I should really wait until it's like daytime on this side. Oh, hang on. Does it ever become daytime on this side since we're tidally locked? That might be a problem. Well, we've got these in the way, but that's fine. Let's head up this mountain and see what's what. Now, there really shouldn't be any alien life on this planet, so that's always good. Where's the sun? The sun is probably over the horizon that way. Right, anyway. I've got, oh yeah, because I've got solar panels, I regenerate energy fairly well. Also, I took full damage, which I really shouldn't have. Anyway, enough of that. Let's continue flattening this place. Flatten the place for the base that is to be. Right, so we'll go ahead and place our lovely habitat module here, and then we can place the thing in the ground, and then it becomes part of the ground and we've got our base. So now what we can do is we can go, oh, I want an expansion module, please. Luckily I have brought some resin with me, and we can build an expansion module. And then, we do the thing that we've done before. But what we're going to do before we do any of that is we're going to head over to the previous moon base to collect all of our resources. So we just need to go up into the sky. I just need to check whereabouts is the sun. The sun's there. Right. Okay. So just head back down to this area and then we should be good to go. I just need to make sure I remember which moon base is the one that we actually want to use. So here we are at our previous moon base. I can hop out once we've landed in midair. This is buggy. Yeah, this shouldn't happen, and that's what caused me to crash earlier. But what we're going to do is we're going to pick up our storage, and we're going to get out of here. I probably want to take that as well. I kind of used quite a bit of resources to start construction, but now it's just gone weird, and I don't want to use this anymore. Anyway, let's throw. Well, I've got some hydrogen on me in case we need to refuel. We don't. We don't. You only need to refuel when you go to different planets. Really. Well, you use 1 hydrogen to get to another area on the same planet, and then 2 hydrogen to get to another area on a different planet. What's that? This. I believe that is the space station. But for some reason, I can't access it. I'd love to be able to access it, but I can't. Unless it's the bugged version of another area. And we should actually have a bookmark for our base over to here. Unless that's not. Actually, I've got an idea. This is the bookmark for the base that's supposed to be here. Maybe? I don't know. I'm completely unsure whether about what I'm doing. Anyway. Let's go land at our new base and then drop down all of our, you know, lovely iron. No, it's not iron. Aluminium and copper so that we can start base construction. And then we've just got to get one of the storage modules full of resin that's currently back on the Terran planet. So just throw these guys here. That should be good. So what we've got, aluminium, copper, aluminium, aluminium, copper, copper, aluminium, same thing. Continue. Right, so let's expand this way because I feel like we're doing progress now. There we go. And now you can have the other storage module that we're going to place. I just need to head back to the main planet in order to do so. Also, refueling the spaceship should be something that I should be doing. Because we really don't want to run out of fuel whilst in deep space. Running out of fuel in deep space is not the best thing to happen. Right, so I should now have, well, I should have enough fuel to jump back to planet Earth, or planet Terra, and get the stuff we need. Fly over here. So if we go up. Yeah, that makes sense. So these bookmarks are supposed to be on the barren planet, but they're not. Yeah, that's definitely a bug. Anyway, we need our base location, which I hope I've not missed. I hope I've not missed. Probably have, but that's fine, I guess. Happens all the time. Should be around here. Around here somewhere. If it decides to show up. Yeah, there we go. That one. This one. Has all of our, you know, bookmarks for our vehicles and such. So, all good. We could also use this for like a rapid transport or something. Oh yes, I'm kind of stuck here. Someone help me. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, there we go. Thrown out into the abyss. Right. Okay. Now that we've got our resin, we can go back to our lovely base on the moon, and we can leave this base behind because, you know, who cares about a stupid base on the same planet which we started on? We're going to other places because those other places are much better. We can actually see the wreckage of some things just like popping out of the terrain, so that might be useful to have a look at. Anyway, wherever the moon is, it's over there. We're going to phase through the planet, or not. But that is the most aggressive way to get to the other planet, is by burning directly towards it. Anyway, our base is somewhere. Our base is going to be over here. Landy land. We're going to phase through the planet? Ooh, no. Instead, we're going to do rapid burn over to here. See, this is why I don't have much fuel. It's because I'm not taking my time. Anyway. We now have our resin storage modules that should allow us to get all of our stuff. Hooray! Right. First things first, what we need is we need a trade platform. So let's go over here. Trade platform would be useful because that allows us to get more resources. Plonkety 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 plonk. And I want, or we could get printer. Printer is going to be more useful, so let's go get a printer. So copper and copper, printer, and then over to here. If we place a storage module here, that'll be much better. Resin, resin. There we go. And then what we can do here is we can place our smelter. No, we don't have compound. So we can place our trade platform, which requires the aluminium. So let's fly over here, get this, plonkety plonk. We've currently got no power, which is kind of a problem. But that's because we've got no way of producing power. So I'll just throw one of my rubbish solar panels over to here, so that when we can actually see the sun, we can get stuff done. Anyway, now the next thing that I need is I need the trade platform. So let's get aluminium, and build. And then we're going to have another module, which we need some more resin for, but we can get that on planet somewhere. So, you know, we've got our printer, we've got our trade platform. Over here will probably be the smelter. So let's go exploring and see what we find. Noting that gravity is lower here, and I really should have a vehicle bay first, because having a vehicle bay would mean I could build a vehicle and all that kind of self-explanatory stuff. Anyway, there is a massive crater here. A massive crater. Kind of cool. Anyway, let's go over here because there's power stuff here. Power stuff. We need you to temporarily power the base, and then I also want the oxygen. Let's see what else is down here. Oh, there is life in this area. Fine. But I'm just going to take your compound. Right, there we go. That should be enough. So I think the terrain effect for this planet is kind of a fog, because, you know, you're seeing lots of dust up in the air. Anyway, now that we're back here, for some reason we have unlimited oxygen, but that's fine. We need... what do we need? You need to be powered, and then what you're going to do is you're going to build a solar panel. So that we can get more electricity. So let's get solar, go back here. Solar panel on, and then you should be able to recharge our stuff much, much quicker. Right, now that we've got that over with, we need to go back home to get more resin because I ran out. That's fine. We can go back home. Actually, no. Yes, we do. We need to go back home to get more resin, but I don't think we have... Give me a second. No. We can throw stuff in here to get stuff, but we don't actually have everything we need, which is annoying. Annoying as hell. Yeah, so let's go back to base camp and then get some more materials. Just throw the last of our hydrazine in there. Yeah, we also need to get more hydrazine from main base. Up into the skies. Do 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 do. Right. Oh, there we go, there's our base, there's our base, there's our base. Please slow down, please slow down, please slow down. I want to click, I want to click. Here we go. Oh no, I thought we were going to phase through the planet. Nope, but we are going to rapidly, oh god. Well, that's texture glitches for you. Anyway. Now that we're back here, we've got, I don't know, a storage module, that's fine. What else? What else? We need fuel. Get fuel. Do we have anything else in this base? Or have I looted all of it? Well, we have lithium, and I don't care about lithium. That's used to make batteries, and we can bring that battery with us. I want resin. 8 of your finest resin, please. Actually, no, we don't need that. That's just full of oxygen. I don't know why. Actually, no, I probably do know why. It's because, you know, I go, oh look, tons of oxygen. We've got oxygen for days. And I'm just like, I don't need it at all. Anyway, now just waiting for the platform to get back. Let's fly over here. Grab the hydrazine. Get some more. What I need is I need a planet that's tidally locked to the sun, have a base that is on the side facing the sun, and then get tons and tons of hydrazine. Just like tons of fuel condensers and tons of solar panels. And then that should do things better. Anyway, you've now produced some more. I thank you. You're probably not going to recharge quick enough though. Anyway, we've got our resin. We can you know, say goodbye to everything else. Depends if I can fit all of the resin on here. Yeah, I can. I have to be able to. Right. Where did you go? No, I didn't want to do that. Stop throwing things. Throwing things is not going to improve your sanity, Jake. Fine. Yeah. Anyway, we've now got our storage. Let's run over and put that onto our base thing. And let's leave this place forever. Well, until we actually... Hey, Jake, you know what a good thing would be? Filling the thing up first before you leave. Because I don't think we can do an EVA right now. Anyway, do you have one last hydrazine for me? No, but you do have the power to create it. Good. I wish coal wasn't so hard to find, because then I could use this reactor more often. Right, there we go. Fully fueled. Well, near fully fueled. 4/5 of fuel and we are heading back into space. Excellent. Right, let's get out. Let's get our storage module. Let's place it somewhere useful. Yeah, there will be useful. Anyway, now we're back at base. We can start constructing more things. I should really get rid of this hill. Yeah, let's get rid of this hill. Right, and then what we want to do is we want to flatten it. Good, right, that should do for now. It may look absolutely horrible, and it is actually slanting, which is not very nice. But that's it should be fine. Anyway, what we're going to build here is, if I get rid of this, what do we want? We want a vehicle platform, so I can build a lovely, like a truck to start moving things around, even though I need more aluminium for that. we can get more aluminium via other things. So we've now got vehicle bay, but we have no power. I believe having no power is going to be an issue here, because it's like on the North Pole and is hardly going to have any sunlight whatsoever. Unless I'm doing it wrong and we're actually getting plenty of sunlight. Anyway, let's start by expanding over to this way. Let's just get some resin again. So if we build over to here, good. So we've got a printer, we've got a we don't have a smelter yet. Smelter requires compound. We have compound, let's do that. I'm just going to throw power onto here so that we can start powering things that we need. Okay, we've now got a vehicle bay, or nearly have a vehicle bay. We're going to need to wait for some additional power in order to do that though. Here we go, we've got power. Yeah, as you can see, it rises that way, so we're not getting the maximum amount of power that we would if we were on the horizontal. Right, so what do we want? We can get a truck, which is for aluminium, or we can get a rover, which is for compound. I have neither, because I am as prepared as a daffodil, which I guess might be prepared, depending on what you're asking it to prepare for. Yeah, let's make sure that we've got everything where we need it. This can go over to here, this can go here, you can go back here, and everyone's happy. So yeah, we want a vehicle. Can we actually build another vehicle? We can build a shuttle. We don't need another shuttle, we've already got one. Unless we want to have it so that it is basically a fuel nut, or rather a storage nut, so that has like four storage modules, giving it a total of 32 inventory, even though we'd never use it ever at all. So yeah, so we've got this lovely base set up. In the next episode we will start well, we'll attempt to get a vehicle up and running so that we can start mining en masse. However, until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.